want to tell you the 8 reasons why some Etsy shops rank with supposed bad SEO. Reason 1 is they've already got a good sales history. They have authority for this keyword. SEO is great, it's how we communicate with Etsy what we think our items are. But once we let those listings out there in the wild, then the best metric that Etsy has is, are people buying the listings? If people are clicking and liking and buying and then leaving great feedback, that's the best metric there is. So if an item's SEO doesn't look great, but it's selling lots, it's gonna do well because it's awesome. Reason 2 is return customers. It's a kind of similar thing here, but shops that have been around a while can have customers that come back again and again, year after year. This is a really good metric. So again, their SEO might look great, but they have got people coming in. They have got a following already. This trumps everything. Reason number 3 is they might just have the right keyword. It doesn't matter all the other things you are doing right or wrong. If your title has that one keyword and your tags have that one keyword that totally resonate with buyers when they're looking and they see that person's item, then that might be good enough. If you're ranking in search for a keyword that customers buy avidly when they see your very item there, then your item's going to do well because it's good. This is the thing, even if you have the best SEO in the world, if your item is rubbish, then it's not going to do well. What customers think is the most important, and it can just be getting the right words at the right time are exactly what the buyers are looking for when they think of that keyword. This is why it's important to experiment with different keywords, even if they might not look so great, because customers are funny creatures. 4 is lots of inbound links. If people have a huge social media following, websites, or more importantly, if someone's been featured by a big blogger or an Instagram account, that kind of activity coming in, even if the conversion doesn't look great, if you've got 1 million viewers coming to your site and you've only got 1% conversion, that's still a lot of sales. So lots of inbound links from other places is a good metric. Now, I don't know if Etsy looks at actual inbound links as an important factor. Google used to, don't even know if it still does. But just the fact that there's so many people coming in from those inbound links starts to make your shop an authority. Number 5 is lots of images that work. The most important thing, apart from having a good item, is having awesome photographs, and people so often overlook this. If your images are beautiful, then people will fall in love with your item, even if your item isn't the best quality. 2 items, one of better quality than the other, but the less quality one has brilliant pictures, the less quality one will sell more. Customers can only fall in love with what you show them. If you show them something gorgeous that they're going to fall in love with, a beautiful picture, a beautiful inspirational, aspirational picture has people fall in love. So imagine if your items are for home decor and you set aside a little corner of your room that looks gorgeous, that looks like something that people would want to live, that looks like what your customers would want to live in. If they see that item there in that aspirational little corner of the room, then they'll think, I want my house to look like that. I want to live in a space like that. So my first step is to buy that little listing, and then I'll feel like I'm starting to live that lifestyle. Number 6 is reviews. Reviews and sales, but reviews are super important. They give a good metric to Etsy that not only people are seeing and liking your item, and not only are they buying it, but when they buy it, the customer is super happy. This is the most important. You're not ripping customers off. Etsy gets to trust you. You're a trustworthy seller. So when people search, it's worth them showing you to more people because, you know, you're pretty awesome. 7 is having many listings. Now, there is no have 100 listings and you'll get seen more. That's not how it works. But if you have lots of different listings, then you have opportunity to be seen for lots of different keywords. You can experiment with different keywords to find out the ones that work for you. And not only that, if you have lots of different listings with slightly different photographs and stuff like that, then you have more chances to see what works best for your customer. So a shop might have loads of listings, and this means that they've started to discover the one that works well, the one that customers are going to interact well with, therefore get more sales, therefore rank better. And also Etsy have told us they look at how your other listings are doing. So if you have a load of listings that are doing well for that keyword or similar keywords, Etsy can look and see you're kind of an authority on that subject. And there's another thing. If buyers come to your shop and they've seen one thing and they kind of like it, but it's not quite the style or not quite the colour they want, if they dive into your shop and you have the options that they love, you're more likely to get the sale. If you only have one of one type of item, then you only have one chance for that sale. If you have 20 of slightly different variations of that kind of item, then you've increased your chances of getting that sale. And the final factor is an established social media, an established following somewhere. It makes a massive, massive difference if you can create a listing and then drive people to go and see it. I know this is difficult when we're just starting out, but this is why it is so important to make a start building up your following, social media or mailing list or something. This is something that we all should be working on a little bit because it gives us so much valuable information. It future-proofs us in case Etsy shuts us down. It lets us test what people are looking for, and it builds a community of people who can find you, reach you, tell you how much they love what you're doing, and give you ideas for new products. So SEO is important, but it's not the be-all and end-all. Making awesome listings that people want to buy are most important. SEO is still important though. It is for us little guys when we're just starting out, when we don't have that massive SEO following, when we're still learning how to take the great photographs and things. It's like our first step up. It's our little baby step for the new people starting out. And hey, and as you're getting bigger, don't give up on the SEO. I think about 20% of my views come from my SEO, and I've heard similar from other large shops. So although it's not the main driver of my shop, I'm not giving up on like a quarter of my sales.